Okay, so I'm making a seaming board, the two halves, male and female, to join these pieces of Russian olive together. See, this is curved, curved, curved. If I were to cut those and make straight joints, I wouldn't have any lumber left. So I'm going to utilize the curve of the tree, and to do that, I need to make a template that is the same curvature. So the first step is to make one out of a piece of 1/4 inch MDF. This is MDF with melamine on the surface. The first step is to make a template to make the template, the seaming board. And this has just got the same curvature, pretty close to what this tree has got. So what you do is sand this thing perfectly, and then screw it down to this piece, to one piece of your MDF in this case, and flush trim that off so it's an exact copy of this 1/4 inch template. Okay? So once that's done, then what I do is I put a piece of foil, I put a foil tape on that edge. Same stuff that you use for ductwork, okay? It's got the sticky back. Put that stuff on there, roll it on really well, trim it, and then wax it. Then you screw this first piece down to the table, and where you've cut this off, you've already got the other half, and it's just roughly cut with the jigsaw. Then you put them together with roughly a 1/4 inch gap in between. Screw them down tightly to another piece of melamine that has been waxed where the seam is here. And then once that's all screwed together, screwed down to the melamine, you dam up the two ends with some kind of putty, plumber's putty or whatever. And then just fill it with either epoxy resin or acrylic resin. That's what this is, polyester resin rather. This is just the stuff they fix boats with. Then when that cures, we'll sand it all flush, take out the screws, and then you can pop them apart, and you've got a seam that's perfect because the liquid has filled it. So I'm creating the seam for the leaves that will attach to the end. This is a leaf, there's another leaf over there. One's a little shorter than the other because the table is different widths at both ends. So I'm using the same template that I used for seaming those boards in the center. And it gives me a nice smooth radius here. So it's just rough cut, and now I'm going to use a pattern bit and make that a nice even curve. trying to work out the leaves that are going at each end. This is one, and so this leaf will actually store underneath, and I'll have a track system that sets up on top of the table that two arms pull out and support the leaf. So I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Okay, so the track system sets on the table like so, and it'll fit like over here, and one more over there. This will be sitting back like that, and then this has to have a little bit of, you have to work out this has to be fit a little better. This track basically sit in there, and then it will pull out. And by the way, this is the underside of the table, and that will then support the leaf. I think it'll be more clear once everything's completely together. Okay, so we've made a little holder for this dowel maker. It's like a pencil sharpener. You just have to turn this on there and make a tenon/dowel on the end of that. Won't take too long. Hanging underneath the table, you know, and so now we're going to take the leaves off and put them away. So here's one. So, and I have to, that thing is down there, and this, then, here, and then this will attach like so. I like that. Looks very graceful. Looks like a putter down in the end, but you don't see it. So I'm wet sanding this, just starting off with 400 grit sandpaper here and some water, and getting rid of all the little nubs and nibs that may have fallen out of the sky, since I don't have this sterile environment. It has to be all polished out. So after fine sanding with, you know, final sandpaper grit is 1200. Then we go to step one of a rubbing out process, which is, you know, they use this for auto body and stuff. And so we'll just a very mild abrasive. Smear that around and then step up and are. And that just goes back in. Alright, there's the leaf for the other end. So we'll pull this out. We're going to put this leaf away. All the company's gone. The holiday's over. Let's get it back in. Done.